This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Who created the slow it down? There's been a
Oh
lot
my
of,
God! I
rumors.
created to slow it down in a sense that it was a straight joke. You feel me? We even singing it. Slow it down. I may have just dissed you. We singing shit. We doing all that, and it's more. It was a joke. Like he got suspended L's. He don't gotta lie since he can't drive. I mean, shit. No, he got suspended L's. He don't got a license. He can't drive. This is the first slow it down ever. Like, oh, you drive a hybrid? Well, how do you plug in your Honda Accord? No, you drive a hybrid. How do you plug in your Honda Accord?
This another ad he got. Hello, my name is Chocolate Thunder. Nigga, Chocolate Thunder. Back page, man.
Back page, talk to me.
Let's talk about it.
Chocolate Thunder?
Chocolate Thunder.
The male escort shit. On God. Remember when I told you that we was in Minnesota broke as fuck? I posted my Chocolate Thunder ad in Minnesota. Let me see it. Yeah, that's me. You feel me? 5'9". I ain't 5'9", 5'7". 160, 142. It's all about embellishment. 12 inches, 9. You feel me? It doesn't matter. You feel me? It don't matter what the fucking shit. You feel me? What I say? I'm gonna just give y'all some throwaway bars I have for Charlie Clapper.
Yeah, Charlie
That's
Clips.
Charlie Clips and paper mixed together. I said this is quantum paper. Not clean. Nigga, y'all ain't filing out yet. Y'all give me a headache, I'll peel. Nigga, this a Tylenol check. You finna quit. Let's make a wager. Throw in the Tylenol bet. Nigga, your show don't start till next season, so don't get the wildin' out yet. These niggas asked me, yo, would you take clips on 30-second notice? Nigga, I hardly was picky. Nigga, no hang-ups, not for a second. Didn't even click like, yo, with Marv, is he busy without my twin brother in arm's way? Oh, no, it gets gritty. You do whatever to win, even copycats. All I hear is, Charlie, you bit me. Nigga, you old as hell, nigga. You DNA, you fucking clown. That gap is nuts. Nigga, what'd you do, lose a pair? Charlie said he paid for you to go to the dentist, but you was scared. Nigga, what happened, my nigga? What happened, my nigga? I'll punch DNA out of DNA's mouth, nigga, cause I need a souvenir. If you don't replace them false teeth, then we got a new problem looming there. Now that was kind of crazy.
Y'all niggas been coming at math, showing up to this math class, trying to spit history lessons and shit, trying to tell me where I've been, what I did, when I did, where I'm going. It's more important than where I've been. I'ma show you niggas something.
Well. Mav, Hoffa versus T-Top. Niggas hitting me up like, yo, where's your recap? You know, when I first was doing, watching this video and heard that even before I even watched the video, let me just say, when I heard Mav got killed in the building or whatever, I was like, yo, I got some shit for Mav. All the shit talking Mav did, all the slander Mav did, everything Mav did.
Yo, Chris, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Fuck with you sometimes, but sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You're not a battle rapper, bro. You don't know what we doing up here.
You know what I'm saying? The blogs back and forth with me and him. I was like, yo, Mav is in trouble. I didn't know which shirt to pull out. I didn't know if I should do the blue with the gray. I mean, I didn't really know who raised these niggas' shirt. Maybe I should come with the black with the white. You know what I'm saying? I got the red and white upstairs. I even bought a new iron for you, Mav. I didn't really even know how I wanted to come. I watched round 1. I was like, it was solid. It wasn't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Round 2, I was like, oh, this nigga choked. He is making it too easy. This nigga done choked. I didn't even know he choked. I didn't even get the reports that Mav choked and all that. I'm like, this nigga done choked in a round. This nigga done really made it easy. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to the 3rd round. And it just changed my whole perception of how I'm gonna do this blog. So let me just recap it real quick, man, before I even get into this blog and what the shit I wanna say to Mav, T-Top, the whole 9. Round 1, I felt like T-Top came out. He was very consistent. He had a good first round.
Let's be real, Hoffa. Your Rex battle what turns you to a leader. Ironic, the same battle that turns you to a diva. You snuck Sirius Jones, nigga. That turns you to a cheater. I guess that you got that check on your face, it turned you to a sneaker. He was right, so please don't make the wrong decision. You know gangsters come for blood when the bosses send them. I tell Briz, get your machete, have a talking with him. Split mad from crotch to top, that's long division.
He had a lot of nice little storytelling shit, man. He had a very, very consistent round, in a round that I would consider good, you know what I'm saying? And I heard T-Top's rounds before the battle. And one thing I will say, when I heard T-Top's rounds, I was like, yo, Math is in trouble. He is definitely in trouble because T-Top had got away from so much drug talk, which was really something that was kind of hurting him. He was a little way more direct this battle, way more personal. And I was like, yo, that's all you need. Once you get rid of the like miscellaneous shit you talk about and start being more direct and focused, people are gonna fuck with your battle more. And niggas ain't gonna really have a lot to say about your rounds because they crafted for who you battling. But I ain't gonna front, man. For some reason, like, it wasn't getting a reaction I thought it would get on this stage. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the crowd, now that we seen the gun titles rematch, now that we seen Rum Nitty, and now that we seen this battle, my man, when he was in the building, he was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, these are my winners. He was giving me the winners, and he was like, but it was just a different crowd, Chris. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, it's just a different crowd. And that's what I noticed too. And it's like a gift and a curse because obviously this battle took place the same day as you know, RBE shit. So, you know, I feel like URL took from RBE and RBE took from URL at the end of the day. So the crowd and Unfinished Business wasn't really promoted as good as it could have been. So it wasn't that many people in the building compared to probably the size of the room. You know what I'm saying? They had a crowd, not your typical URL crowd. It does eliminate some of the gassing when it's less people. Maybe that hurts these battles, you know what I'm saying? These battles kind of look a little dry. I'm going to keep it real. They look a little dry. You don't have nearly as many cheers, nearly as many Don DeMarcos, nearly as many, you know, gassing or whatever people like to say. Maybe it ain't even gassing. Maybe just people just into the battle. That's what's missing in these Unfinished Business battles. But at the end of the day, on the flip side, you can hear the bars better because it's not as many people on stage. Gun titles didn't even have nobody on the stage. You can hear the bars better. But you can see that it's a balance between the crowd and the battler. You kind of need a good crowd, and you need the battler to have good bars, and they kind of go hand in hand. When T-Top spit me his rounds, I thought he would get way more reaction and way more, you know, niggas would fuck with him more. For some reason, I didn't feel like it translated on camera, despite him winning pretty clearly in this battle. No debate on that. I just felt like T-Top definitely had some spots where I was like, yo, I thought they would fuck with this more, fuck with that more, or whatever. I felt like in a way he might have been rapping kind of fast in a way to try to get through his material. I know he wrote over the time, which the time I'm hearing was like 2:30 or whatever, but obviously they went a little bit longer. But I heard even then he still had longer rounds. Maybe he's trying to get through the rounds, but I definitely felt like the crowd was kind of lackluster. Mav's round.
Are you a man or a hoe, nigga? Cause everywhere I go, nigga, soon as I slide out the spot, you try to fit up in a hole, nigga. When I got banned from URL, they needed a real flow spitter. Ill Will would have killed you. Smack your plug. He gave you snow, nigga.
I like the Respect Life angle. Obviously, you know, Mav was in Respect Life, and it killed them off, and then T-Top joined. So this whole thing about, oh, when I was banned from URL, you replaced me with T-Top and the whole Build-A-Bear. I like that angle, man. That was actually a good angle. So no, this wasn't a body, as people said it was in the building. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a clear loss. But I don't feel like it was like a 3-0 body, like on some, like how Mav and Calico was. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was a body like that. Mav had he had a solid first. But the problem with Mav's first round, he has 0 haymakers in round 1, my nigga. No haymakers in round 1. Build-A-Bear line. He had the line about, you know, I pull your shirt up and I push back on top. You know, he had like decent little stuff he acted out. No haymakers. At the end of the day, not one haymaker in round 1. Lost round 1 to me. It's I feel like it's a close round, but I do feel like it's a round where I think T-Top clearly still won the first round. Round 2, man, with T-Top, man. Shout out to T-Top, man, showing love with the whole unbiased bars or whatever, man. All that was facts, you know, for niggas that saw my blog back in the day. So salute to him for even including that into his bars. The Drummond, Detroit Piston bar was pretty much a nice line by him. The Miracle Mav was a haymaker, definitely a haymaker. And the backwards bars that he had was definitely dope.
Beautiful, Mav. If it wasn't for hip-hop, I'd spit on you, Mav. Glock 40. Can you read the serial, Mav? If not, I jam the numbers in your head. That's Miracle, Mav. Bitch.
So, yeah, he had a good second round as well, man. Another just normal, just like what I said in round 1, man. Another consistent good second round. Mav obviously choked in round 2. Another problem in the second round, nigga has no haymakers in the round 2 either. Not one fucking haymaker in the second round. Only thing the nigga got one Don DeMarco the whole battle, and that was pretty much the Nunu bar, which was actually the best bar of the battle, ironically. But yeah, other than that, he pretty much didn't really have like nothing in the second round. He was talking about Rex and a whole bunch of other shit, like nothing in round 2, my nigga, and then he choked. And then the crazy part is, this nigga tells a crowd that is already quiet to be quiet, to hold it down. Nigga, the crowd is held down already.
Damn, nigga, you expendable. Yo, come on, man, hold it down. Damn, nigga, you expendable. Let me rap.
Yo, hold it down, hold it down.
Hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Yo, like this shit. In round 3, obviously, T-Top went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was taking Mav's soul in the 3rd round. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He was taking Mav's soul in the 3rd round. Outside of the Nunu bar, Mav didn't have nothing in the 3rd either.
Cause disaster walking with your heart in his pocket. And every interview we see you do, it's like he's starting to lock it. It's like he took your gangster coat off and started to rock it. You even got him saying nigga now till somebody stop it. Stop it. You got to. He got you. And you ain't seen him since. So now when you talk crazy, we don't seem convinced. You tried to sue for the footage. We seen you snitch. And when them gangsters do blogs, we seen you bitch. And no, that ain't how Brooklyn do. But every time I look at you, I think about Tax Tone and the shit that you wouldn't do. Fucking smack money up. The shit that you put him through. Going from bully to bitch. Shit that you shouldn't do.
In the T-Top's round, I was like, yo, he really took Mav's soul in the 3rd round. Like, to me, he really took this nigga's soul. It's worse than the Big K shit. You know what I'm saying? It's worse than probably, it's probably even worse than when Mav was talking to Disaster. I felt bad for Mav. You know, niggas in the V talking about, yo, Mav was crying. My nigga, I was crying. That's just how bad this shit was, my nigga. I know Mav wasn't crying, but I almost was crying. I was like, yo, we are really losing a legend in this 3rd round. We really losing like one of the godfathers of this shit in round 3, my nigga. Like, this shit is a wrap. You just saw the torch being passed from one battle rapper to an upcoming battle rapper. T-Top got rid of that indirect shit and really talked to this nigga inner being. Yo, it's one of the best 3rd rounds, period. I'm not gonna even tell you shit Mav said in the 3rd round because T-Top owned round 3. Yo, I gotta keep it real, man. Mav is done, bruh. Mav is done. Mav is done. And what I mean by that, I don't mean he won't get booked. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't mean he won't get booked. Allow me to explain. There comes a time when you a Midwest Miles, you a Rich Dollars, you a Tech 9. You had your mark in battle rap. People respect you for what you did in the game. Midwest Miles just battled Verb this past weekend in a rematch. Rich Dollars battled Gems, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Tech 9 has still been taking battles. It does not mean you will not get booked at all. But I talked to Nakaya. He was very salty that Mav didn't show up to battle the Swords. Did you see Poison Pen and Organic's blog about the whole situation and not showing? Them niggas look super depressed. It was like, yo, we booked Mav and I did it personally. That was a personal thing I did. I'm very disappointed. You know, I don't see KOTD touching them. Bullpen, you know, RBE, Black Ice. I spoke to URL recently too about Born Legacy 3. And they was like, yeah, we'll give Mav another shot. You know what I'm saying? They was disappointed in the battle and the performance by Mav, but they didn't say that they wouldn't book him again. They actually said they would give him another shot. And I asked you, same way with Clips. I said, people asked me, was Clips done? I said, you're never done as long as you're getting battles. But what I didn't say is you got to get the right battles. You got to get the battles you were always getting. So when I said, well, you know, will you book Math again? It was like, yeah, we'll book Math again. But there was a but behind it. I'm not going to say what the but was. I'm not even going to say who I was talking to. But the thing is that Mav was getting O-Red on RBE, Disaster on King of the Dot, Pat Stay on King of the Dot, Chilla Jones on Don't Flop. Mav was getting, you know, even Hitman back in the day, he was getting any name he wanted. It's not going to even happen now. RBE would be like, yo, you should battle Gems. No disrespect to Gems, but he's Gems. URL would be like, yo, you should battle Tink the Demon. Math is going to turn into somebody that gets the up-and-comers. And when you was a top-tier dude that was able to get battles you wanted, when I say Math is done, it's not that he won't get booked. He was chasing Surf. And then maybe, you know, he could have battled Goods maybe, or maybe, you know, a Tay-Rock or something, or even, you know, battling Mook or whatever. He even said in his battle, I didn't want to take this battle. I wanted to battle Surf. None of them niggas are gonna battle him now. And that's the problem. When you a top tier dude and you can't get the names you want, it's over. And that's what I mean by Math is done. He'll be able to still get booked. He's just not gonna get the names he want. And when you start not being able to get the names you want, you start becoming a little irrelevant in this whole battle rap circle. Look at Swave Seba. Swave is my man. He lost the verb and the nigga just fell off the earth. He couldn't get a name to save his life. He couldn't get on URL. Niggas even thought it was a Team Homie bias. He couldn't get on URL. He couldn't get no fucking battles. He gotta be praying every day that Rare Breed Entertainment came along and they wanted to somewhat, you know, push the envelope, do some different stuff, not book the same people URL book, give you a different look. They reached out to the Rich Dollars and the Swaves and said, you know, we feel like it's still something there. And ARP gave him Show Off. And ARP gave him Danny Myers and stuff. And it helped keep Swave's name alive. Mav is going to be getting those type of names. He's going to be getting names that he really don't want to battle. And that's why the battles are going to start being debatable. Because if he gets a Tink the Demon or a Gems, they're going to end up almost having a debatable with them. You know why? Because he's going to be sitting up in an interview saying, I didn't even really want to battle them niggas. Until Mav can get who he wants, he probably won't be motivated. But he's not going to get who he wants. He's not going to get who he wants on URL. They're not going to put him on the stage and be like, yo, even though T-Top just killed you, let me book you in Surf. Let me book you in Goods. Let me book you in Rock. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, my nigga. They'll probably try to put him in some small room or some shit like that, or Born Legacy card, give him an up-and-comer. You know what I'm saying? Just so that it looks good on the card. But I think at the end of the day, when you a top tier dude and you can't get the names you have been accustomed to getting, you are done. And that's what I think Math is. It's not that he can't rap anymore. It's not that he's not good. You don't just lose your talent. It's not that. At some point in time, niggas just move past you. And Math done been through a lot of shit, man. I think niggas just done move past him. It's a lot of bridges he burned with certain leagues and stuff that's been important in battle rap. And I don't see them touching them right now. I really don't see them touching them. I hope I'm wrong, because I fuck with Mav. I don't have no hard feelings for Mav. I hope I'm wrong. But history says I'm not. History definitely says I'm not. UnbiasReview. Holla at your boy.